it okay I borrowed your robe?
Oh, of course. You know what? It looks so pretty on you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best Easter eggs, callbacks, and bits of foreshadowing in the first 2 seasons of The Bear. Watch out for big spoilers ahead.
Obviously, I think you know the history between the bear and Mr. Beef and how that all came about.
Number 10. Foreshadowing to Donna Berzatto. Many fans were shocked when they saw Jamie Lee Curtis debut as Carme and Sugar's mom during season 2.
When that timer goes off, I need you to remember to put the Rockefellers in and take out the artichokes, which leaves an open oven. Stop doing something and just listen.
But eagle-eyed viewers might have caught on to this surprising cameo much earlier. During the season 2 premiere, you can see a picture of Curtis as Donna when Richie's going through old photos. The image is far from the only foreshadowing to her character. Back in season 1, Tina admits she had a delicious dinner with an anxious Donna.
When might you make that for you?
Christmas.
My mom's? She full psycho?
She wasn't calm, but the food was great.
While it seemed like a throwaway line at first, this dialogue was later seen as foreshadowing to the Fishes episode. The season 2 flashback story depicted Donna's struggles with anxiety and how cooking for others can really push her to the edge.
This is beautiful. Am I okay? Am I okay?
Number 9. The significance of Go Fast Boat's Mojito. What should have been a serious business meeting between Carme and his uncle Jimmy is made hilarious by the fact that the restaurant's crawl space alarm kept going off nonstop. Richie could only make it stop by giving a security professional a very specific password.
The password is Go Fast Boats Mojito, all one word. Yeah, Go Fast Boats and then Mojito, all one word.
While this phrase may have seemed random, fans theorized he came up with it after watching 2006's Miami Vice. During the film, Isabella memorably used a fast boat to take Detective Crockett to Cuba for mojitos.
I take you to the best place for mojitos.
Where's that?
Bodeguita del Medio.
Oh, the keys?
Fans also believe Richie's phrase will play a small role in season 3. After looking at an early image, viewers claim that Go Fast Boats Mojito would be the restaurant's Wi-Fi password. No matter what happens, it's easy to say that Richie has a way with words and pop culture references.
Hellfire's my speciality.
Oh, you have a speciality, do you?
Natalie, I'm not like this because I'm in Van Halen. I am in Van Halen because I'm like this.
Number 8. A family of Swifties.
Eva, I love Taylor Swift too. I just needed a break, you know?
Season 2 was full of Taylor Swift references. The show established that Richie's daughter is a Swiftie during a quick and funny exchange. In another scene, we see him struggle to get Eras Tour tickets for Eva.
Is now a good time to talk about those Taylor Swift tickets? How we doing?
But the Bear's most subtle references to Swift was hidden in the Fishes episode. Before Richie split with his wife Tiffany, she showed up to Christmas dinner wearing a distinctive 1989 shirt. We wouldn't be surprised if she was the main reason her daughter Eva loves Taylor Swift. Additionally, we don't think it's a stretch to say that Richie probably didn't know the words to Love Story until he started dating Tiffany. Number 7. Carme throws away money in the series premiere. During the season 1 finale, it's revealed that Michael Berzatto stashed $300,000 inside of the restaurant's tomato cans.
Cousin! Yo! Help!
This twist led to the unforgettable scene where the staff raced to open every single container to get the cash. Unfortunately, they weren't able to collect the full amount. In the very first episode of the show, Carme's attempts to change the beef's menu and system weren't well received.
Don't say spaghetti, all these knives are dull.
Spaghetti's the biggest seller, Con.
A fed-up Richie even screamed at his cousin to forget about doing anything new and make spaghetti like Michael used to. Although Carme started to open a can of tomatoes, he got frustrated and dumped it before seeing the $5,000 contained inside. It definitely wouldn't be the last time he threw away money.
95K.
Just out of morbid curiosity, how accurate do we think these numbers are?
I think I am pretty much right on a couple of them.
Number 6. A subtle Sharpie joke. After Sydney accidentally let a ton of customers pre-order food online, an obscenely large amount of customer orders came flooding through the kitchen's ticket machine.
That means we have 78 slices of chocolate cake, 99 French fries, 54 chickens, 38 salads, and 255 beef sandwiches due up in 8 minutes.
The already tense situation was made worse by Carme's inability to find a Sharpie that worked during service. When the pressure became too much to handle, the stressed chef attacked the ticket machine. Although Carme's freakout was definitely not played for laughs, his coworkers still poked fun at him in the very next episode. Their best jab isn't said out loud. If you stopped and looked at the battered ticket machine, you could see that the staff wrote a Carme-specific insult with a Sharpie. It's moments like this that remind us why the show is classified as a comedy.
Oh, you're not as annoying as usual.
Just tired, I think.
Number 5. Michael's Fenway poster. When Sydney was talking about the long road ahead for the new restaurant at the beginning of season 2, she accidentally fell into a hole in the wall.
It's gonna be okay, you know? All we have to do is just stay calm and make sure Sydney!
She never saw it coming because it was hidden by a poster of Fenway Park. While almost everyone was concerned with the hole, Richie was much more worried about the damage to Michael's old possession.
Why'd you tear Fenway?
Why did I tear Fenway?
It's been there for 5 years.
Fell through a wall?
Outside of a brief scene where the poster was seen being taped to a wall, it was practically forgotten about. But it returned as a framed decoration in episode 8. It's fitting that the poster reappeared looking like a bona fide piece of art during the same episode where Richie returned to the restaurant looking more professional.
That's why you're wearing the suit.
I'm wearing a suit because it makes me feel better about myself.
Number 4. Luca's not-so-secret rival.
So how long you been a cook?
About 1.5 years. You?
14 years now.
Oh, so you started when you was 3?
The pastry master Marcus was fully eager to learn everything he could about making desserts when he traveled to Copenhagen. While there, he asked a professional chef named Luca every question that popped into his head. The two eventually talked about their backstories and journeys. Luca also explained that he honed his skills while trying to keep up with a cook who was much better than him.
So I never left this guy's side.
And you got better?
Oh, mate. I got better than I ever thought I possibly could be, just from trying to keep up with him.
Although he never said the mystery man's name aloud, the identity of this talented cook became clear later on. In the Forks episode, Richie spotted a framed picture of Luca and Carme in a Michelin star-rated restaurant. This small moment perfectly captured Carmen's ability to motivate and inspire the chefs around him.
Marcus? For real.
Number 3. Unpacking the opening scene. In the now iconic opening scene of the show, Carme has a dream where he approaches a caged bear on Chicago's State Street Bridge. He cautiously tries to free it without invoking its wrath. Unfortunately, the bear attacks without mercy. While the animal could represent many things, it's likely that it was a metaphor for Carme's brother. The bridge from the dream was tragically the same place where Michael took his own life. Through flashbacks, we learned that he could lose his temper at a moment's notice.
That's the worst I've ever seen her.
Altogether, the nightmare suggests that Carme still felt like he was being punished by Michael. It's only after the chef confronts his feelings about his brother that he's able to see the bear as something positive.
For the guy?
For the guy.
Number 2. A professional cameo. Hardcore fans may have already known that the original restaurant on the show was based on an actual Chicago establishment called Mr. Beef.
Both you and your father, I mean, your family, didn't ever expect to find, fame or notoriety,
Yes, which is, I want to, we're beloved in this city, sure. We're also probably well hated because of it, too.
In the real world, this neighborhood staple is run by a man named Chris Zucchero. Since his family's restaurant helped inspire the acclaimed series, it was only fitting that he got to be a part of the show. Fans may have missed his cameo because it occurs so early in the run.
You can get $12.50 for that on eBay tonight.
And I'd still be 5.5 short.
Add this.
During the premiere, Chris Zucchero plays the man who's willing to provide premium beef in exchange for a few of Carme's most valuable clothing items. Without this deal or the real family store, we might not be talking about the bear today.
$300
plus what?
Plus 1955 blanket line type 3.
Pleated?
Pleated.
Boom.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Carme's tattoos.
This is why you have the tattoos and your cool little scars and you go out and you take your smoke breaks. It's fun, isn't it? But here's the thing. You're terrible at this. You're no good at it.
We could honestly make a full list dedicated to breaking down all of Carme's tattoos. Fans will universally agree that the 773 on his upper arm represents his hometown area code. However, there's a good amount of debate surrounding his other pieces. The tattoo of the globe inside a measuring cup could convey that Carme values cooking over all other worldly desires.
I am currently opening a restaurant that's providing zero amusement or enjoyment.
Meanwhile, the Grim Reaper shaking hands with a bottle of alcohol tattoo likely captures his personal experience with seeing people he loves with alcohol use disorder. The Live Fast snail tattoo might also represent his feeling that he can never move quickly enough to get things done. As the series goes on, we may get better insight into his tattoos and, by extension, Carme himself.
I have to remind myself to breathe sometimes. I have to remind myself to be present, you know.
What small detail surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.
It's so crazy to me that you've never seen the show.
No,
and you
no.
even were in an episode,
Yes,
and you've still
yes.
never seen it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.